You depend on everything to go to the store. If the store shut down today, just shut down today. We're doomed.
Right.
We're doomed. We're doomed. And the thing is, it's like using my grandmother for example. You know, I know we all have elderly people in our family we can go to, but using my grandmother for example, the skill set that she holds in her brain, we all need to have that.
Amen.
How to can.
Yeah.
Amen. How to preserve foods.
Amen.
I see my grandmother skin fish. She been out there with us cleaning hogs. How many women in today's society, it's being real, how many women in today's society are going to go out there, put their hands in the guts of a pig and pull out their intestines? How many people out there going to go out there and just chop up greens and clean greens? Go out there in the field and pick okra. We have to change our mindset if we want to be free. Because the thing is, even our beauty standards, you go to our homeland, our motherland in Africa. Like, matter of fact, this is something that happened to me when I went to Peru. One of the young ladies that went with me, she's all natural. She has a natural afro. The Peruvian girls were playing in her hair, saying, "Oh my God, look how beautiful your hair is. I wish I had your hair." And me and her shared a moment that was just like, wow. They're wishing that they had our, what we call nappy, kinky hair. They're wishing that. But yet we spend $200, $300, $400 on bundles of hair. That's Peruvian hair. We went down to Peru, where the Peruvian hair is, and they wish they had our African nappy, kinky hair. They were playing in our hair. Like, wow, I love this hair. I wish I had it. We're the only race of people who hate our own kind and hate our own features. You see people get the Botox, make their lips big like us. We hate our big lips. They gonna have surgery to make their nose all this. They get butt implants. Come on, y'all. They sit in the sun for hours. They pay big money to go sit up in a bed full of lights and get dark. But yet, inside of our community, we have dark skin versus light skin. We do this to ourselves, we beat ourselves down. And the thing is, if we open our eyes and see, okay, all these years of oppression, all the odds are stacked against us from birth, and yet we still succeed to where we are now. Just imagine, in your wildest dreams, if we all come together and unite and fight for the same front, how much more we can progress. Why do you think they're so afraid of us?
That's right.
Why do you think they're so afraid of us?
That's right.
What's so bad about black?
It's got power.
If you want to break it down scientifically, the ground is black. Oil is black. The most precious jewel in the world, diamonds, it comes from coal, which is black. Everything is black. Everything is black. Black is beautiful. Black is strong. Black is amazing. In the financial world, they say, hey, we want to stay in the black. Black is good.
That's right.
But to us, we take it as a curse. We take it as a curse. And we can instill in our children, yes, we instill education, but are we instilling them to get the education to go work for someone, work on this corporation, get a little 401k, do an IRA, and be safe and secure in your little bubble? Or are we saying, you know what, expand your horizons, be your own boss, start your own company, invest in your own franchises. Don't let an IRA or 401k be your retirement. Don't get me wrong, those are also, they're nice things to have. But when you put all your trust in this 401k, this IRA, or depending on the government for Social Security, you're limiting yourself, and you're not doing yourself due justice. You have to have the mindset of, you know what, I'd rather stand for something and fail a million times than to kneel down and worship another person and be somewhat successful. It has to do something. You have to have it inside. You can't. It's not going to have to be talking to you. Once you do this, like, my eyes got open a long time ago, but I didn't understand. I took an African American history class, and it was taught, ironically, by a white man. But I learned so much in that class about my history and who we are as a people and what we went through to get to where we are. You know, I never seen the white fountains, the color fountains and all this here. I never seen that. But you know what? I see the remnants of it. As a truck driver, I was able to go to pretty much all the corners of the United States of America. And I've seen remnants of it. I've seen riding through the backwoods of Georgia and Mississippi, the old slave shacks. I've seen cotton fields for as far as you can see. Sugarcane fields, tobacco fields, all where our ancestors were. As far as the eye can see, it's nothing but cotton fields. We're still working those same cotton fields.
Yeah.
We're still working those tobacco plants.
Sure.
Only thing is, we get paid to do it now. But it's still a small wage. But when you go to these small towns in backwoods Mississippi, backwoods Alabama, backwoods Georgia, you see slavery.
Amen. It's still
You still see it. And until we own our own heritage, our own history, we don't own anything. We have a black president, but we're going backwards. We're not going forward. We're going backwards. And the country's letting us know that it wants to make America great again. Now, I don't agree with any of the candidates that's running for office, you know, but whose fault is it that we don't have good candidates in office?
Okay.
It goes back to us because we're not raising our children to make a difference. We're raising them to stay in the lines, be safe, settle for that job making $45,000, $50,000 a year with a pension after 30 years. We're not pushing them to say, you know what? You can be a politician. You can be this here. And let me, I'm jumping all over the place. My head is so full of so many things that's going on, but I'm going to break it down to you even further with the law enforcement. People say, well, the law enforcement this, the law enforcement that, the law enforcement this. I don't know if any of you guys are paying attention to the local news here in Ocala about the chief of police and even what the mayor just did the other night at the little town hall meeting they had. Well, for y'all who don't know, the chief of police of Ocala is accused of sexual harassment and, you know, some black and white police force pretty much in Ocala, which we all know is a black and white police force in Ocala. Well, the chief of police, he got suspended, you know, they had a vote 4-1. The mayor, Ocala mayor, was it Kent Gwynn or the mayor Gwynn, showed his natural behind.
Yes, he did.
His natural behind in support of that officer, in support of the chief. He was mad. He was mad. They are to the point where they're intimidating the witnesses that's going to come to the stand to testify against the chief of police in Ocala, Florida. The mayor that we elected. We elected that mayor. But how did we elect that mayor? Check this out. That's on the local level. The federal level, we can't really, that's a whole other ballgame. But the local level, we can control the local level of politics and local level of government.
So look in.
By our money. Our money can control that. But check this out. We don't own any radio stations. We don't own any television stations. We don't even have a newspaper, a black newspaper. So all of the information that we get pumped into our homes on a daily basis is what they want us to know. Not what we need to know or what we should know, but what they want us to know. So until we take that stand and step out and own our own newspaper, we can't buy politicians. Politicians are vote. It's a lot of money that goes on in politics. Think about it. If you're running for office, or if I have an agenda, I have a company, and I wanted to continue doing my business the way I want to do it, I'm going to start pumping money behind you. I'm going to put money behind you. You're going to run. You're going to have the biggest flyers, the biggest billboards. You're going to have all this beautiful stuff that's going to put your name out there. You're going to have a digital billboard on State Road 200 saying vote for Joshua Holt for whatever office it is. You're going to be on every commercial I see on TV. You're going to be in the newspaper. You're going to be on everybody's car, flags waving. You're going to see it everywhere. And just by familiarization, people that don't even know are going to vote for you because they see your name everywhere. So, hey, you know what? I see this man's name everywhere. He must be good. He must be good. And that's how we control our local government. We have a candidate for sheriff and running for Marion County right now.
That's right.
Dennis McFadden. You know, he won the first little primary, but we have another election coming up.
That's right.
Now I don't know about y'all, but I rode down 200 the other day, and I seen a big sign say Billy Woods, a big digital billboard sign. Straight from one of these churches to the other say Billy Woods.
Yes.
Now I see McFadden has a lot of signs posted up around, but he's not big as that. So if you sitting there, you're not really staying alert to politics, and you go to the polls and you see two names, McFadden and Woods, which one are you familiar with? Woods. Just a few years ago, we had a running for superintendent, the black lady, what was it? Was it Green? I think it was Green. We didn't vote her in for superintendent of schools. She went down to Manson County. Turned that school district around. That's one of the best school districts in Florida as we speak today. 2-3 years straight. But we didn't vote her in. Why? We weren't familiar. We didn't put our money behind what we need to do. We control everything. We control everything that happens in our communities. And as a church, the church has the biggest role because most of the black churches are in black communities.